Hi students, today we are going to discuss about a poem named Fire and Ice written by Robert Frost. It's a very easy and simple poem. It's discussing about how would be the end of the world. We can see it detailedly before that moving on to the writer. Robert Lee Frost was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in America. Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime and is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prize for poetry. He became one of America's rare public literary figures, almost an artistic institution. He was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for his poetic works. On July 22, 1961, Frost was named Poet Laureate of Vermont. Let's read the poem first. I have marked rhyming words with different colors, and the rhyming scheme of this poem is ABA, ABC, BCB. There are some other poetic devices too that we can discuss after reading the poem once. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. See the poetic devices used here. Some say world will and favor fire. Here, same letters are repeated. 2 close words starting with same letters. What is that? Which is the poetic device? That's alliteration. What is alliteration? It is a repetition of a consonant sound at the start of 2 or more closely placed words. So the poet has used alliteration in this poem. Then, some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. Both these lines are started with same words. Which is that poetic device? That is anaphora. Repetition of a word at the start of 2 or more following lines. Another one is assonance. That is a repetition of vowel sound in same line. Hold with those. Hold and those. In both of these words, O is repeated. Note the letter O but O sound. That's why we are not considering favor. Though letter O is there, its sound is different. It's Another poetic device that is used here is personification. Personification is what? Giving human qualities to inanimate things. Here, fire and ice are capable of destruction. So the poet personifies fire and ice by giving them a power to destroy something. So personification is used here through fire and ice. Then imagery is used here. The world will end in fire. You can imagine that the globe is fired or it's burning. So that's about the poetic devices used here in this poem. Move on to the detailed explanation of the poem. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. In the beginning I told that this poem is discussing about the destruction or the end of the world. So the poet is directly saying that a group of people is saying that the world will end in fire. The earth's core will get so heated up and the heat will reach the surface of the planet and then everything on the surface will be destroyed. Another group of people is saying that the end of the world will be through ice. The world will end in ice. How will it be possible? One day the temperature goes down to an extent that makes life on earth impossible. That would have the same catastrophic effects. One group is saying that the world will end in fire, another group is saying it is through ice. Then, from what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The writer is saying that he is supporting the theory of the first group of people. The world will end in fire. Here, the writer is comparing fire with desire of the human being to own everything. He says that he is quite familiar with this concept of desire. He knows the capacity of desire even to destroy a whole world. Desire will make people enemies and that will lead even to the destruction of the world. So the writer is saying that from his experience of desire, he was supporting the first group of people, the people who are saying that the world will end in fire or the world will end in desire. But If it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. In the second stanza, the poet is discussing about ice, the impact of ice on earth, or how the ice can destroy the world. Still, the writer is supporting the first theory, the earth will end in fire. Here, the writer is saying that if the earth were to be destroyed a second time, that would be through ice. Here, the ice is compared to hatred. The writer is saying that the hatred has the potential for destruction. Hatred is also an emotion that he is familiar with, so he knows what kind of danger can arise from hatred. Then he comes to the conclusion that both an ice age and the coldness in man's heart can cause the end of the world for a second time. So both fire and ice, both desire and hatred are destructive. That's all about the explanation of this poem. Let's summarize it now. The Fire and Ice is a strong symbolic poem where fire is used as the emotion of desire and ice that of hatred. He has used the idea of two groups who have their own possible explanation for the end of the world. One is of the opinion that fire alone can destroy each and every possibility of life on earth, while the other thinks that if ice as a result of extreme low temperatures could cover the earth's surface, and it would lead to the end of the world. Both the components are compared with self-destructing human emotions, desire and hatred. The poet is supporting the first theory because he had experienced the desire of human beings and believes that it is enough to destroy the whole world. But then he thinks about the icy hatred. He feels if earth was to end twice, ice would be just as good as fire. If fire would lead to rapid destruction, ice would lead to silent damage. So both fire and ice are destructive. Both desire and hatred are enough to destroy the whole world. That's all about this poem. Hope you understood. Thank you.